Here he comes, Dean Robinson. Let's give him a big cheer to finish line. Let's go, Dean. Great running, Dean. Good effort. 21 kilometres at a frantic pace.
Good morning, guys. It's game day, race day. Let's go. 6:30 in the morning. It's already about 25 degrees Celsius and it's going to be about 30. Let's get it.
You run fast, and he's lap number 1. Good running, Dean. Go back and go, well, good running, well done. Keep going. That's Dean. We've just had our first 14 kilometre runners cross the line. We've got Anthony, Tom and Robert all crossing the line for the 10. And they're off, the 7 kilometre run. Congrats guys, congratulations. We'll see you at the finish. There's some beautiful signs floating around as well, guys, if you haven't seen them yet. Some family members. Here he comes, Dean Robinson. Let's give him a big cheer to finish line. Let's go, Dean. Great running, Dean. Good effort. 21 kilometres at a frantic pace.
Right.
That's probably why they thought I was only jogging. I mean, I was going quick, but I wasn't going ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So you did that in, was it an hour 19, 51 seconds?
By my watch.
By your watch, yeah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, second place hasn't even finished yet, has it?
I don't think so.
Nah.
I haven't heard them over the radio.
Yeah, and you finished, what, like 6 minutes ago now?
6 and a bit.
That's huge. That's massive.
Alright, we need all 3 kilometre runners to the marshalling.
So here comes the 3Kers.
Look at that was my sock. Let's see if this one has.
Oh, yum.
That's just my feet.
That's not my feet. You're disgusting.
Oh yeah, he wasn't going to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to look after my dog. Yeah, my dog. Oh, you're right, mate, you're right.
Our hands on the air, calling all our friends that you wanna come over here, meet us in here, calling all our friends right around. I'ma light this party up, turning up the heat, and let it be enough, feeling the beat, don't worry too.
Alright guys, so half marathon's complete, back at home now. It's what, nearly 12:30. I finished the race a couple of hours ago now, but we sort of hung around for awards and meeting a whole lot of new people, having chats and things like that. It was great. They had a lot of dances going on and songs and music playing, and that went on for about half an hour, so it was really good towards the end of the event. The race itself, the course was tough. So it was basically broken up into 2 parts. You've got the first 3.5 Ks of flat footpath running, a couple of turns, 1 aid station, things like that. It wasn't too bad, it was good. The back end, so the last few kilometers, was gnarly. It was so tough. So there was about 5 steep hills per lap. 3 laps of a 7k loop, 15 hills for the half marathon. So I got almost about 200 meters of elevation gain. I don't know how much in feet, 200 meters of elevation gain in a half marathon. So it was quite a lot. The weather, humid as, it was about 26, 27 degrees Celsius at the time of the race, and humidity was up to like 80%. It was absolutely brutal. I mean, I did a 3.5k warm up, just a nice easy jog, got back and I was drenched in sweat. Nuts. So also leading up to the race, I did like 3 speed sessions in the last 6 days, so I didn't taper for it. It's just like, where is my fitness at, sort of thing. So it was just one of those races slash long runs, hard runs. It was really good. No excuses though. Finished first, came first in just under 80 minutes, 79.52 I believe it was, 79.52, which was cracker. Second place, something like 93 minutes, around 12-13 minutes give or take between first and second, with me in second place. So I was basically solo out of the gun. Like, once we took off from the start line, I didn't go like kamikaze, I just took off at correct speed, correct effort, and like within the first couple hundred meters up the little grass section, which is a little incline, there was no one behind me. Did the first loop, which is about 1 kilometer, and only then did I start seeing like second and third do that sort of section. So I was basically solo the whole race. However, there was a 14 and a 7k race going on as well. They started a little bit later, so the 14kers started basically once I was 7k's in. So once I did one full loop, 1 7-kilometer loop, I went through, then the 14kers kicked off, and then the 7kers sort of kicked off just before or just after I was starting my third loop. I started overlapping the half marathoners on my second loop, quite a few, and on the third loop I was lapping a lot of people, like a lot of 14k's, a lot of half marathoners, because this course, it was tough. That hilly section, it was nuts. Like, you're going up, then you're just going down, and the downhill sucked because, I mean, yeah, you pick up speed and you get a breather, but the impact on your quads, it was nuts because it's steep, right? So it was hurting. The uphill is uphill running, so you know, it was just survival of that section. You had to do it 3 times. Good fun though. Volunteers, absolutely amazing. The event run really smoothly. We started on time. We even started, I think, a little earlier, like 30 seconds, 60 seconds early. So that was nice. You couldn't get lost. So there's a few turns, there's a few paths where you might go, or do I have to? Do I not go that way? But there was cones everywhere. There was arrows everywhere. There was more than enough marshals on course, even when there wasn't like a turn. You're just going straight. There was still a marshal there with their chair, music. Everyone had flags to point in the direction you had to run. It was absolutely the #1 most organised events I've ever done, and I've done a fair few. So that, give them props. It was perfect. What else? I mean, I met so many good runners, good people. At the end, I had heaps of chats with a lot of people, including Rob on the Run, who's a YouTuber as well. So yeah, we had many chats with each other. It was really good. Just pull up my run here. I ran 21.32 kilometers. Whether that 200 extra meters is the course or my GPS, who knows? Irrelevant, doesn't matter. 1 hour 19:52 or 79:52. Average of 3:45 per kilometer, which is basically my marathon pace, but in a half marathon. That just tells you how hilly it is. 1,300 calories burned. Average power 301 watts. I don't use power, but if you do, 301 watts average throughout the whole thing. So I did the first few kilometers, the first 5, all around 3:35, so 3:38. Then when we got to the hilly section, it was more like 3:50s, around there. And I finished strong with a 3:30 for the last kilometer and a 3:10 for the last 300 meters. So I kicked on a little bit. Most of the path Most of the run is paved, except for 2 sections that is grass, and they are a bit not the greatest. It's grass. It's a little like this. You know, you got to watch where you put your feet. Slows you down a little bit, makes you think a little bit more, but other than that, it was fine. They were giving out ice. One of the volunteers were giving out ice if you needed that. One of the aid stations had a hose to drown you like a rat. That was only for my last loop though, so it would have been nice to have that for the whole time, but yeah, can't complain with that. There was enough aid stations on course. Normally when I do races, there's not enough. This race definitely had enough, so it was good. And everyone was brilliant. It was just a good day, good vibe. So what I got anyway, so everyone got one of these bottles, pretty big bottle. Nice, you can choose your color, green, black, white and pink, I believe were the 4 options. Got green. Everyone got these as well, which is just anti-inflammatory cream, 5 grams, so basically 1 use, that's it. Still nice though, put them on the calf muscles, whatever. Whack on that. Everyone also got this like towel thing. Don't know what I would really use this for. I can't really use it as a towel and can't use it as a bandana, I don't think, so it feels nice. It'd be nice if it was a shirt, but we all got this. And what I got for coming first was this $300 voucher to Budgie Smugglers. So it's not cash for the win, but it's a decent voucher. So I'll go online, redeem it, whatever. I'm not going to show you this because it's got the checkout code on it, but that's what I got for coming first. Second and third got vouchers as well. 100 for third, 200 for second, I believe, and 300 for first. The other distances, 7k and 14k, got vouchers, just a little less, except for one woman who came first for the 7k. She get a free pair of shoes. A lot of people not happy about that. Only one person didn't get a voucher. They got a pick of free shoes, and it was the 7k. I'll leave that with you. Anyway, that's it. It was a good day. Really good, had a lot of fun, and catch you next time. Bye. Also guys, if you can give me a follow, subscribe, like, comment if you like these videos, what your favourite race distance is. Have you done a half marathon lately? What is it? Where is it? That'll be really awesome. Just lets me know that you like this sort of stuff. I can keep making these videos. I do it just for fun, you know. I run for fun, make the videos for fun, so let's all crack on together. I also didn't show you the medal. This is the medal. So guys, what I forgot to add to my video was my nutrition. So the couple of days leading up to, or the week leading up to the race, I said I did speed sessions and didn't taper or anything like that, which is true, but I didn't really change much of my diet. I didn't cut back on the fats, I didn't cut back on the protein, I didn't add more carbs, so I didn't really carb load. I didn't carb load at all. I didn't change anything on my diet. The morning of the race, my breakfast was Powerade drink with 3 servings, which was like 35 grams of carbs or something for brekkie. That was it. So I didn't have any digestion issues. About 10 minutes before the race, I sucked down a SIS gel, Science in Sport, and I had one Science in Sport gel at around 8Ks in the race. And that was it. Didn't bonk, was fine. So that's because I ran to effort, or I ran hard, but I didn't race as hard as I could. Ran up the hills, kept the flats easy. That was it. Protein for after the race, more sports drink after the race, and that was it. Bananas, watermelons, get after it. What do people do when they've got a half marathon in less than 24 hours time? Now it's 38 degrees Celsius out here. and this is how I prep before a half marathon. Yeah, me and my best mate go for a bike ride. So I take this thing out. Anyone like motorbikes out there? How to prep for a half marathon. Go for a bike ride.